Yo, what is up everybody? It's your man Rigo and we are back with another video. Now I know what you're thinking, Rigo, another travel vlog? Really? And yeah, you're right, this isn't exactly breaking news, but hear me out on this one because today we're ditching the tourist traps, ditching the Eiffel Tower selfies, and going off the grid to explore the hidden gems of France. We're talking about those places, those magical, off-the-beaten-path places that you won't find in your lonely planet. This is about experiencing the real France, the heart and soul of this beautiful country. Buckle up because we're about to unearth some seriously incredible destinations, and stick around till the end because I'm gonna hit you with some trivia that'll make you the most interesting person at your next dinner party. Let's do this. First up, we're touching down in the Alsace region, a place where France meets Germany in the most charming way possible. And nestled in the heart of this region is Eguisheim, a village that looks like it was plucked straight out of a storybook. Seriously, I'm talking cobblestone streets winding through rows of colorful half-timbered houses, each one more charming than the last. It's the kind of place where you can't help but feel like you've stepped back in time. Now, Eguisheim isn't just about looks, although those alone are worth the trip. This place is steeped in history, with roots dating back to the Holy Roman Empire. You can feel that history as you wander through the narrow streets, past ancient fountains and centuries-old churches, and if you're a wine lover, let me tell you, Eguisheim is a dream come true. This is Alsace after all, a region renowned for its world-class wines. The village is surrounded by vineyards and you can spend your days exploring the rolling hills, sipping on some of the best Riesling and Gewürztraminer you'll ever taste. But what really gets me about Eguisheim is the vibe. It's the kind of place where life moves at a slower pace, where people take the time to stop and smell the roses, or in this case, the grapes. You can spend your days wandering through the streets, soaking up the atmosphere and just enjoying the simple things in life. I stumbled upon this little bakery tucked away on a side street, and the smell of freshly baked bread wafting out of it was intoxicating. I went in and got myself a croissant and a pain au chocolat, and let me tell you, it was pure heaven. There's something about fresh bread in a place like this that just hits different. Eguisheim, man, if you're looking for a taste of authentic France, a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and just breathe, then this is it. Trust me on this one, add Eguisheim to your list. You won't regret it. Next up, we're heading south to the Dordogne region. A land of castles, caves, and some of the most stunning natural landscapes France has to offer. And perched high on a cliff face overlooking the Alzou Canyon is Rocamadour, a sight that will absolutely blow your mind. Seriously, the first time I saw this place I was speechless. Imagine this, a medieval village, seemingly carved into the side of a sheer cliff, with houses, churches, and even a castle clinging to the rock face. It's like something straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. Rocamadour has been a pilgrimage site for centuries, drawing people from all over the world to its sacred sanctuary. You can feel that weight of history, that sense of devotion, as you climb the 216 steps leading up to the village. Each step takes you further back in time, further into the heart of this spiritual place. And once you reach the top, you're rewarded with the most incredible views. Seriously, the panorama of the Dordogne Valley from up here is something else. You can see for miles across rolling hills, dense forests, and winding rivers. But Rocamadour isn't just about the views. The village itself is a treasure trove of history and architectural wonders. You can explore the ancient chapels, each one adorned with intricate carvings and frescoes. Don't miss the Chapelle Notre Dame, home to the Black Madonna, a revered statue that has been a symbol of hope for pilgrims for centuries. The stories, the legends, the sheer age of this place, it's enough to make your head spin. I remember wandering through the narrow streets, lined with craft shops and local artisans, the smell of fresh pastries filling the air. I stopped at this little shop and got myself a box of Rocamadour cheese, a local specialty. Creamy, tangy, absolutely delicious. Rocamadour is a place that stays with you long after you've left. It's a reminder of the power of faith, the beauty of nature, and the enduring spirit of humanity. If you're ever in France, do yourself a favor and add Rocamadour to your itinerary. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading to the French Alps, a region of towering peaks, crystal clear lakes, and a whole lot of adventure. And nestled among these majestic mountains lies Annecy, a town so picturesque, so unbelievably charming, that it's often called the Venice of the Alps. Now I know what you're thinking, Venice, in the Alps, but trust me on this one, Annecy is a network of canals, bridges, and pastel-colored houses that wouldn't look out of place in a Venetian postcard. It's the kind of place where you can spend your days getting lost in the labyrinthine streets, discovering hidden courtyards and charming cafes around every corner. But what really sets Annecy apart is its setting. Imagine this: turquoise waters of Lake Annecy, one of the cleanest lakes in Europe, sparkling in the sunlight, with the snow-capped peaks of the Alps rising majestically in the background. It's a sight that will take your breath away. And for all you adrenaline junkies out there, Annecy is an outdoor lover's paradise. You can go hiking in the mountains, paragliding over the lake, or even try your hand at canyoning. But for me, the best way to experience Annecy is to rent a bike and cycle along the lake. There's a beautiful bike path that winds its way around the shore, offering stunning views of the water and the surrounding mountains. I remember stopping at this little cafe on the edge of the lake, sipping on a cappuccino and just soaking up the scenery. The air was fresh, the sun was shining, and I felt like I could stay there forever. Annecy is a place that has it all: stunning natural beauty, charming old-world architecture, and endless opportunities for adventure. Whether you're a nature enthusiast, a history buff, or just looking for a relaxing getaway, Annecy is a destination that should be on everyone's bucket list. Colmar, where fairy tales come to life. We're heading back to the Alsace region, a place that continues to surprise me with its beauty and charm. And this time we're stopping in Colmar, a town that's often overlooked but seriously deserves a spot on your France itinerary. Colmar is like stepping into a storybook. I'm talking cobblestone streets lined with half-timbered houses, painted in a kaleidoscope of colors, from pastel pinks and blues to vibrant yellows and greens. I mean, every corner you turn is like a postcard moment waiting to happen. And the heart of Colmar is its enchanting little Venice district. Imagine canals crisscrossing through a neighborhood of flower-decked houses, with gondolas gliding peacefully along the water. It's like a little slice of Venice transported to the heart of Alsace. But Colmar isn't just about good looks. This town is steeped in history, dating back to the 9th century. You can explore medieval churches, wander through ancient squares, and discover hidden courtyards, each one with a story to tell. And for all you art lovers out there, Colmar is home to the Unterlinden Museum, which houses the famous Eisenheim altarpiece, a masterpiece of Renaissance art. But what really gets me about Colmar is its atmosphere. It's a place where life moves at a slower pace, where people take the time to chat with their neighbors, and where the aroma of freshly baked bread fills the air. I remember finding this little bakery tucked away on a side street, and the smell of Kugelhopf, a local brioche-like cake, was irresistible. I got myself a slice, and it was like a little taste of heaven. Colmar is a town that captures the essence of Alsace. Beautiful architecture, rich history, and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. If you're looking for a fairy tale escape, then look no further than Colmar. Gordes, a hilltop haven in Provence. Alright guys, pack your bags because we're heading south to Provence, a region of sun-drenched vineyards, lavender fields that stretch as far as the eye can see, and hilltop villages that seem to hang suspended in time. And perched high on a hilltop, overlooking the Luberon Valley, is Gordes, a village so breathtakingly beautiful, it's almost impossible to describe. Imagine this: a cluster of stone houses built from the local limestone, cascading down the side of a hill, their honey-colored walls glowing golden in the warm Provençal sunlight. It's a sight that will stop you in your tracks. Gordes is a village that has been inhabited for centuries, and you can feel that weight of history as you wander through its narrow, winding streets. The village is a maze of cobblestone alleys, secret passageways, and hidden courtyards, just begging to be explored. And the views from Gordes are nothing short of spectacular. You can see for miles across the Luberon Valley, a patchwork of vineyards, olive groves, and forests, stretching out towards the distant mountains. But Gordes isn't just about the views. The village itself is home to a number of historical and cultural treasures. You can visit the 12th century chateau, now home to the Paul Mara Museum, which showcases the work of the Belgian painter. And no trip to Gordes would be complete without a visit to the village des Bories, an ancient settlement of dry stone huts, located just outside the village. These huts, some of which date back to the Bronze Age, offer a fascinating glimpse into the lives of the people who once lived in this region. I remember spending an afternoon wandering through the village des Bories, marveling at the ingenuity of these ancient structures. It was like stepping back in time, imagining the lives of the people who once called this place home. Gordes is a village that has it all: stunning natural beauty, rich history, and a peaceful, almost magical atmosphere. If you're looking for a taste of the real Provence, then Gordes is a must-visit. Étretat, where cliffs meet the sea. Get ready to be blown away, because we're heading north to Normandy, a region of dramatic coastlines, rolling green hills, and a history that's forever etched in our memories. And perched on the Alabaster coast, overlooking the English Channel, is Étretat, a town famous for its towering white cliffs, natural arches carved by the relentless waves, and a beauty that's both awe-inspiring and a little bit haunting. Imagine this: sheer cliffs, white as snow, plunging dramatically into the turquoise waters of the English Channel, their chalky faces sculpted by centuries of wind and waves into arches, needles, and otherworldly formations. It's a landscape that's both beautiful and a little bit intimidating, a reminder of the raw power of nature. Étretat has been inspiring artists and writers for centuries, from Claude Monet, who captured the ethereal beauty of the cliffs in his paintings, to Guy de Maupassant, who set his novel Belle Amie in this very town. And as you stand on the cliff tops, gazing out at the vast expanse of the English Channel, it's easy to see why. The best way to experience Étretat is to lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails. There are paths that wind their way along the cliff tops, offering breathtaking views of the coastline, from the iconic arches of Port d'Aval and Manport, to the towering needle of L'Aiguille, which rises out of the sea like a giant spear. But Étretat isn't just about the cliffs. The town itself is a charming mix of Belle Époque architecture, colorful beach huts, and cozy cafes, where you can enjoy a plate of fresh oysters and a glass of crisp white wine. I remember hiking along the cliffs one afternoon, the wind whipping through my hair, the sound of the waves crashing against the rocks below. And as I rounded a bend in the path, I came face to face with the majestic Port d'Aval, its arch framing the endless horizon. It was a moment I'll never forget. Étretat is a place that stays with you long after you've left. It's a reminder of the power of nature, the beauty of the coast, and the enduring allure of the sea. If you're ever in Normandy, do yourself a favor and add Étretat to your itinerary. You won't regret it. Dinan, a medieval gem in Brittany. Get ready to step back in time because we're heading to Brittany, a region of rugged coastlines, mystical forests, and a Celtic heritage that's still very much alive today. And nestled in a valley overlooking the Rance estuary is Dinan, a medieval town that's like something out of a storybook. Imagine this: a maze of cobblestone streets, lined with half-timbered houses, their facades adorned with colorful signs and flower boxes overflowing with blooms. It's the kind of place where you can easily imagine knights in shining armor strolling down the street, their swords clinking against the cobblestones. Dinan has been a strategic stronghold since Roman times, and its rich history is evident in its well-preserved ramparts, which encircle the town like a protective embrace. You can walk along the ramparts, enjoying panoramic views of the town, the river, and the surrounding countryside. And the heart of Dinan is its charming Place des Merciers, a square lined with half-timbered houses, now home to a variety of shops, cafes, and restaurants. It's the perfect place to soak up the atmosphere, enjoy a cup of coffee, and watch the world go by. But Dinan isn't just about history and architecture. The town is also home to a vibrant arts and crafts scene. You can find everything from pottery and jewelry to paintings and sculptures in the many galleries and workshops that line the streets. I remember stumbling upon this little art gallery tucked away on a quiet side street. The owner was a kind old man with a twinkle in his eye, and he was passionate about the work of the local artists he represented. I ended up buying a small painting of the Dinan harbor, a reminder of my time in this charming town. Dinan is a town that has it all: history, charm, beauty, and a touch of magic. If you're looking for a truly authentic medieval experience, then Dinan is a must-visit. Menton, the jewel of the French Riviera. Pack your swimsuit and your sunglasses, because we're heading to the French Riviera, a land of sunshine, glamour, and azure waters that stretch as far as the eye can see. And nestled between Monaco and the Italian border, you'll find Menton, a town that's often overlooked in favor of its more famous neighbors. But trust me, Menton is a hidden gem that's well worth a visit. Imagine this: pastel-colored houses cascading down hillsides towards a sparkling blue sea, palm trees swaying gently in the warm Mediterranean breeze, and the scent of citrus blossoms filling the air. That's Menton, a town that's as beautiful as it is charming. Menton is known as the Pearl of France, and it's easy to see why. The town is renowned for its mild climate, its stunning gardens, and its laid-back atmosphere. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and simply relax. One of the highlights of Menton is its beautiful beaches. Whether you prefer to soak up the sun on the golden sands, take a dip in the crystal-clear waters, or enjoy a leisurely lunch at a beachfront restaurant, Menton has a beach for you. But Menton isn't just about the beaches. The town is also home to a number of historical and cultural attractions. You can visit the 17th-century Basilica of Saint-Michel-Archange, explore the colorful Old Town with its narrow streets and charming squares, or wander through the lush gardens of the Serre de la Madone. I remember spending an afternoon exploring the Jardin Botanique Exotique de Menton, a botanical garden perched on a hillside overlooking the sea. The garden is home to a stunning collection of exotic plants and flowers from around the world, and the views from the top are simply breathtaking. Menton is a town that has it all: beauty, charm, culture, and a relaxed, welcoming atmosphere. If you're looking for a taste of the French Riviera without the crowds and the high prices, then Menton is the perfect destination. Revoir, a wine lover's paradise. Get ready to raise a glass, because we're heading back to the Alsace region, a land of rolling vineyards, picturesque villages, and some of the best white wines in the world. And nestled among the vineyards, you'll find Revoir, a village so charming, so picture-perfect, that it feels like it's been plucked straight out of a fairy tale. Imagine this: half-timbered houses, painted in a rainbow of colors, their facades adorned with colorful signs and overflowing flower boxes, lining narrow cobblestone streets that wind their way through the heart of the village. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your map, grab your camera, and simply wander. Revoir is a wine lover's paradise. The village is surrounded by vineyards, and you can sample some of the local wines at one of the many tasting rooms that line the streets. From crisp Rieslings to aromatic Gewürztraminers, there's a wine for every palate in Revoir. But Revoir isn't just about the wine. The village is also home to a number of historical and cultural attractions. You can visit the 16th-century Dolder Gate, climb the 13th-century Tour des Voleurs, or explore the Musée du Dolder, which tells the story of Revoir and its winemaking traditions. I remember spending an afternoon wandering through the vineyards that surround Revoir, the sun warm on my skin, the scent of grapes in the air. I stopped at a small family-run winery for a tasting, and the owner, a jovial man with a thick Alsatian accent, shared his passion for winemaking with me. Revoir is a village that has it all: charm, beauty, history, and of course fantastic wine. If you're looking for a truly authentic Alsatian experience, then Revoir is a must-visit. Sarlat-la-Canéda, a feast for the senses. Get ready to indulge your senses, because we're heading to the Dordogne region, a land of rolling hills, lush forests, and a culinary heritage that's as rich as its history. And nestled in the heart of the Dordogne, you'll find Sarlat-la-Canéda, a town that's a feast for the eyes, the nose, and the taste buds. Imagine this: honey-colored stone buildings, their facades adorned with intricate carvings and wrought iron balconies, lining narrow cobblestone streets that buzz with activity. The air is filled with the aroma of freshly baked bread, pungent cheeses, and the sweet, earthy scent of truffles. That's Sarlat-la-Canéda, a town that's as delicious as it is beautiful. Sarlat is renowned for its gastronomy, and for good reason. The town is located in the heart of Périgord Noir, a region famous for its black truffles, foie gras, and walnuts. You can sample these delicacies and more at one of the many restaurants that line the streets of Sarlat, or you can stock up on local produce at the town's renowned market, which takes place every Wednesday and Saturday. But Sarlat isn't just about the food. The town is also home to a wealth of history and culture. You can visit the 14th-century Lanterne des Morts, explore the 17th-century Manoir de Gisons, or wander through the Jardin des Rignac, a stunning example of French formal gardens. I remember spending a Saturday morning at the Sarlat market, my senses overwhelmed by the sights, sounds, and smells. I sampled local cheeses, sipped on sweet wine, and chatted with the friendly vendors. It was a truly immersive experience that captured the essence of Sarlat. Sarlat-la-Canéda is a town that has it all: history, culture, beauty, and of course, incredible food. If you're looking for a truly authentic Dordogne experience, then Sarlat is a must-visit. And there you have it, folks, 10 hidden gems of France that are guaranteed to make your next trip unforgettable. And the best part is, These are just a few of the amazing places waiting to be discovered in this beautiful country. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready to experience the magic of France. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed discovering these hidden gems in France. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration. And now let's dive into some fun trivia questions about France. Question 1. What is the capital of France? The answer is Paris. Question 2. Which river flows through Paris? The answer is the Seine. Question 3. What is the name of the famous museum in Paris that houses the Mona Lisa? The answer is the Louvre. Question 4. What is the highest mountain in France? The answer is Mont Blanc. Question 5. Which French city is known for its annual film festival? The answer is Cannes. Question 6. What is the name of the French region famous for its wine production? The answer is Bordeaux. Question 7. Which French landmark is known as the Iron Lady? The answer is the Eiffel Tower. Question 8. What is the name of the French dish made of snails? The answer is escargot. Question 9. Which French city is known as the City of Lights? The answer is Paris. Question 10. What is the name of the French region known for its lavender fields? The answer is Provence.